I began my YouTube journey by uploading my first video on May 27th, 2024. I'm going to go through all the things that I've learned and my experience and my story of this YouTube channel. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Night Cayman. I appreciate you for stopping by. I assume you guys are clicking on this video because you guys have similar dreams of starting a YouTube channel or being a content creator or something similar. Throughout this video, this isn't anything that I see isn't exclusive to content creation. If you have dreams in general, I hope the words that I have to share and my story with this YouTube channel are able to help you guys loosen the nerves and help you guys achieve your dreams. Originally, I wanted to make a video about maybe 6-7 months ago. I wanted to upload a video like this at my 1-year anniversary. That didn't happen. I got a little sidetracked. I got busy. And I also just got nervous. I didn't know what to say. I still don't know what to say, but it's got to get done. I started the video off by saying I started my YouTube journey in 2024. Immediately, I want you guys to know that I lied. Okay, let me go through the full story so you guys have full context of what's going on here. This is what I want to show you guys. This is the first video that I was talking about, and we'll get to this in a second. Firstly, I want to go to the very, very beginning. My very, very beginning didn't start until all the way down here. Ark Survival Evolved Episode 1. Why did I start this YouTube channel? I originally started this YouTube channel because I remember, this was during the pandemic. This was May 1st, 2020. I remember scrolling through YouTube and I just didn't like any of the content that I was consuming. It made me sad because when I grew up, I was watching people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Chris and the Mic, Slipgator, Zul'jin, all of them. You know what I mean? And it was very simple content. YouTubers played games, they uploaded the content, and you could experience that game with them. And I mean, no shade to any specific creators nowadays, because I don't have anyone to name, and even if I did, I'm not going to. Everyone enjoys their own thing. I just felt like YouTube became dull. I felt like it became more of a business and more of a career thing more than having fun. You know what I mean? So my idea starting this YouTube channel is I want to change the trajectory of this website. And maybe it could still happen, but I'll explain later on why that's no longer my goal. But looking into this, I want to show you guys this. This was the beginning of my journey. I'm showing you guys this because as much as I hate looking back and like, oh, this is cringy, oh, why'd I do this? I want to show you guys that every single step of the way, it's an entire process. It's all learning. You just got to be a sponge and just be better every single day. And that's a very generic thing to say. I understand, but guess what? Throughout this entire video, I'm going to say a bunch of cliche and classic crap. I understand that. Whether you like it or not, a lot of cliche stuff is true. Whether you accept it or not, whether you understand it or not, that's your choice. But a lot of the common words of wisdom that you guys hear, they're very common because they're very true. Let me go ahead and show you guys. This is the first ever video that I uploaded. This was May 1st, 2020. I want you guys to pay attention to this intro.
Uh-oh. Every bad thing that could happen is happening.
Okay. That was a formula that I was running. And this was back in the day when pretty much every single gaming YouTuber did this. They would play one of, if not the most, tense moment of the video for like 10 to 30 seconds as an intro, and then they'll cut to the beginning of the video. That's what's technically called a hook. I wanted to copy that, and I want you guys to see, was that an intense moment? It's debatable. What makes it intense is the reaction, how alive you feel during that. And you can tell by my commentary, I was very nervous. I didn't know what to say. Let's go ahead and go somewhere in the middle of the video now.
Oh wow, look at that. I have nothing discovered on the map. Well, scared me, little fella.
Fantastic commentary.
Yeah, we can't really go anywhere.
So as you guys can tell, I was going for a pretty classic turn to YouTube.
Over there?
I wanted it to be completely unedited. I wanted it to be fully, you're watching it for my personality and not the video game. And I think that's a good goal. People, your audience should be there for you and not the video game that you're playing. But you guys can tell how nervous I was. I wasn't talking freely. I wasn't being myself. I was more focused on commentating rather than showing my personality. The thing that I already knew I want people to be here because of my personality. Why was I so focused on the commentary? I think that's the number one lesson that if you guys click off in the video in a few minutes, that's perfectly fine. The one thing that I want you to get out of this video is stop thinking about YouTube and content creation as a business. Do this because you love it. I know that's generic, but listen. Do it for the love of the game. And if you do it well enough, the money will be a happy coincidence that comes later on. That's the way that I see it. And let's pretend I'm wrong. Let's say you have to see it as a business. Me personally, and I assume it's the same thing with a lot of other people, you can do things that you enjoy, but the second that money gets involved, you see it as a job and you no longer enjoy doing that thing. It is no longer fun to you because now it is business. Don't make YouTube and don't make streaming a job. You can make it a career, awesome, but don't stress about making it a career. Do it for the fun of it. Do it for the love of the game, and the money will be a happy coincidence, I promise you. My biggest regret, and it's not even really a regret, well, I won't say regret, my biggest lesson when it comes to all my first videos, if you look at all of this stuff, from Ark Survival Evolved all the way from Skyrim, Batman, the Avengers beta, my commentary was trash and I was way too focused on what's going to look cool in a video or what's going to be interesting. Or if there's nothing interesting, nothing intense happening, I'll just commentate, this is what's happening. I'm jumping right now. Oh, I have nothing discovered. I have nothing discovered on the map. Oh, I'm Batman and I'm kicking the crap out of these guys now. It's okay to just be yourself. You don't have to see this as like, oh, I need to keep everyone's attention right now, blah, 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 if that makes sense. That's the first lesson that I had to learn, is just have fun with it. Don't stress. If you're playing video games and you're stressing, you're not playing video games correctly. You understand? You can stress about a million things in life. Video games should have no stress. It should be 100% fun. The reason why I bring this up is because I was super motivated. You could tell how nervous I was, but I still got it done because that's how determined I was to make my dreams come true, but I failed. You'll see these dates are still 2020, 2020, and then sometime I think I stopped and it took like a 2-year gap. So I technically stopped August 25th. August 25th was my technically my last video. And this video is still up. I love this video. I did this with my friend. The reason why I stopped is because YouTube wasn't what I thought it was. And everyone's going to run into this massive brick wall of, it's going to be a massive reality check. YouTube is not easy. It is a grind. It is hours on hours on hours on hours with no reward given. And you're still going to grind and put more hours into it, But again, you're doing it for the love of the game. It's going to be hard work, but you're not even going to notice because it's so fun and you're going to love doing it. You understand what I mean? That's why I'm super adamant on letting you guys know, don't think of it as a business thing, because if you see it as a business thing, you're going to count every second of every single hour you put into it. And that's not a good thing because there will be no rewards. You guys got to love it and you won't notice how much time has passed by. I wanted to, no, I don't want to do an update right now. Again, I wanted to make this video however long ago. I was going to do it for my 1-year anniversary of being consistent on this channel. It's been months since then. Months. I didn't know how much time has passed by because I'm just enjoying it so much. I'm so laser focused on I got to have the next video. I can't wait to stream again. I can't wait to hop on with my buddies again. I can't wait to record more stuff. I can't wait to edit this video. Every time I go to work, I'm like, can't wait to clock out. I got to do this. Eating has become a chore. Sleeping has become a chore. All I want to do is get back to it. It is so fun. And you guys will see the small progress that you guys make will mean the most to you. But you will only feel that joy if you don't look at it as a business and you see it as a hobby, if that makes sense. Before I had that mentality of having fun, I kind of dropped the ball. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too hard. There's so many hours you got to put into it. I'll just play games for fun. I'll do something else with my life. And that was very, very true. I took a few other jabs. This is just a meme. This one is just, I was proud of my Minecraft. Actually, my cam might be in the way. This one, I was just proud of a Minecraft thing that I made. This one was just a meme I wanted to upload. I thought it would be funny. And this one, I only uploaded this one because it was actually the 1-year anniversary of us doing the original For Honor video. Obviously, the dates don't line up, but it was about a year. This one was a stream highlight because I was thinking, oh, maybe streaming is better. Streaming actually turns out it's a little bit worse than YouTube because you feel the pressure in the moment. But I'll get to that in a little bit. This game right here, or excuse me, this video right here is where everything changed for me. Mentally, everything changed for me. The story of this video, and this is the video that I was talking about at the beginning. I said I started my YouTube channel in 2024. This is the video I'm talking about. This is the video where I started to get consistent and I put everything I had into this YouTube channel. This video was recorded in 2021. Oh, it says right here. This video was recorded about a year ago. Oh, 2021. I'm lying. In January of 2023, I was digging through my PC and I found this old recording, and I'm like, oh wow, I can't believe I have this recording. I go into DaVinci Resolve and there's the project file for it. I click on it and I watch the whole thing. It's already fully edited, all that good stuff. And it hit me. I was just, a bunch of memories just flooded to me. I was gonna upload this and I completely forgot about it. Why did I forget about it? This is gonna sound bad, but this is the point that I'm trying to make. I didn't think of it as a business. Another huge thing that I did, you guys will notice with my beginning videos, they're all very, very close together because, wow, I did all of these on the same day. That's crazy. I told myself I need to get this many videos out by this amount of time. I had a schedule for myself because I thought of it as a job. That's a bad thing. So for this video, because I didn't pressure myself with getting it out by a certain time, I took my time with the editing. Let's go and take a look at it. I took my time with everything. I just made sure I was having fun. Obviously, I was playing with my closest buddy, so it was very fun. It was very fun recording. The editing process was slow and meticulous, and I was having fun with it. And I was learning new skills. Let's watch the editing here. Obviously, a bad intro, but that's besides the point. Bro, he had to charge that shit up. He's like, this is the first video where I had cuts. This is the first video where I had text-to-speech, not text-to-speech, the captions, I guess is what you'd call them. Well, I'm not ugly, so it was all comedy commentary. It was all gameplay. It was all entertaining. Quality over quantity, obviously, but you guys can tell I feel and I sound way more alive than I did in the videos that I showed you previously because I'm not stressed about the content. I'm just playing for fun. Obviously, I asked everyone, hey, you guys cool if I record, blah, blah, blah. I always do this. Everyone says yes, and we all just had fun like we regularly would. And that's what makes this so great, is because there was no stress. It was just, let's have fun. If we record for 8 hours and nothing entertaining happens, screw it. We'll trash the recording and that's it. Because we're not focused on content, we're focused on having fun. I want to nail this into your guys' heads. If you want to start YouTube, if you want to start content creation, do it for the fun. We have enough YouTube creators that only care about the money and only care about what's the brightest thumbnail, what's the most statistically best video length, what's the best trend. We have enough of that shit, dude. And like, leave that for everyone else. I'm looking directly at you. You're better than that. I want you to do this the right way. I want you to have fun with it. I forgot I wanted to turn this on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother's Christmas gift for me. This is an arcade cabinet of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with my childhood game, Marvel Superheroes for the PlayStation 1. I love this thing. I love this thing. Too Spicy TG, thank you. Obviously, I can't force you guys to listen to my advice. And if you want to see YouTube completely as a business thing, that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to be honest with you, this video isn't for you. I mean, you guys can go. I mean, if you want to gain perspective, perfect. Thank you. Welcome. Go and continue watching. But if you are already dead set, I am only doing YouTube to make money and that's it. I'm only doing it for popularity. I wish you good luck, but this probably isn't the video for you. The people that I'm trying to reach right now are the people who miss classic YouTube, the people that love creativity, and the people that want to make memories and just have fun doing it. Obviously, in the back of your mind, you're like, I can make money. Obviously, that's always the thing. That's why we kind of do it, because you could make money off of doing something so fun, but the mentality going into it matters so much. I don't want you guys to stress about views. I don't want you guys to stress about subscribers. I don't want you guys to stress about watch time hours. The only thing you guys need to care about is, did I enjoy the process of getting this video out? I'm going to nail it into your guys' head because that is the number one thing I want you guys to know. The only thing that matters is, did you have fun? Did you make memories? Uploading or finding this video file on my PC, I thought, man, this is really good. So I said, screw it. I uploaded it to YouTube. I made a little thumbnail. I got everything going. I listed everyone. And to my surprise, it actually did. It was my most successful video that I've ever uploaded. Let's go and see how well it did. I'm sure it only did like 150. So in 2 weeks, it got 170 views, which for me is, and still to this day, is pretty great. Gained 2 subscribers. Looking at these statistics, it made me like incredibly happy. And it kind of relit that fire like, oh man, I went about it completely differently and I came out more successful than I ever had before. Let's give this another shot. And that's what got the ball rolling. Now, I got the same guys together. We all recorded a GTA video, 46 views, but guess what? I didn't care. I didn't care. It's fun making thumbnails. It's fun thinking of new titles. It's fun recording. It's fun editing. And then it all just goes uphill from there. Next, what happens to me? This absolute blessing. I was trying all these different ideas, like, oh, I cosplay as Wolverine. I play Fortnite. What was the other one? I play Overwatch. What was the other one? I forget. Oh, I tried to do a commentary channel. I was really into the Weekly Schlap, and there was this other YouTuber. I can't remember his name. Let me see if I can find him. It was Nico. Nico, this guy. He did YouTube, or he did Minecraft commentary videos, and they were so good. I loved them. 24 minutes of life advice, don't go broke. These kind of videos, I was eating them up. I absolutely loved them. So I decided, oh, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and see what I can do with it. Obviously, the video wasn't successful at all. But I mean, at the time, I think it got like 50 views. That was great. It really was great, and I even gained a subscriber as well. But again, it was just fun. Just look at this. Is literally just me just talking into a microphone, talking about a work experience that really pissed me off. No, the volume's kind of quiet. Bags stolen. People. I'm just yapping for 30 minutes on my sides. Like, I had them. It was just so great just sitting behind. I remember telling my buddy, like, hey man, if you want to start a YouTube, do commentary, because you got great stories and it's nice. Because you kind of just get to turn on the mic, hit record, sit back, and just not really vent, but you just get to talk. If you guys are like me, you don't really have a large social battery. So it's really nice being able to talk and feel heard without ever having the stress of, oh, someone's going to respond to this and I have to think of a response to that. You know what I mean? You can kind of just talk and that's it. That's the end. You know what I mean? You say something you don't like, you can cut it out. It's that easy. But yeah, that one Call of Duty video where it clicked with me. Oh man, that was so much fun. Let me keep repeating that process and see what comes out of it. It was just pure luck. Pure luck. I did some Fortnite videos. Those did really well. And then Marvel Rivals comes out, and it was a game that I absolutely loved. My buddies that I played with absolutely loved the game, and we just hopped on almost every single day. Look, when Marvel Rivals first came out. So it came out on the 6th, I think. I played it on the 7th. I had this video out by the 8th. It did pretty good numbers. That's 122. This is the Overwatch is cooked. That's my first ever Marvel Rivals video. And I just kept going. So just in December, the first month of Marvel Rivals being released, I uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I uploaded 7 videos since the release of Marvel Rivals to its first month being released. That's December 6th to January 6th. I uploaded 7 videos, and they're all around like probably 8 to 15 minutes long. And they did numbers. They were doing great. They all got over 100 views. And I didn't even notice I was working that hard because I just loved it so much. And you'll fall in love with the creative process because it gets your brain going. You know what I mean? You're not doing this for money. You're doing this like, oh, would this be pretty cool to do? This video I was super excited about. I remember very distinctly, I wasn't even going to upload a video like this, but I couldn't sleep because I was tweaking out so hard. I was like, man, it'd be really cool if I had some Thor gameplay because I have this really cool intro idea that I want to do. It'll be cringy, it'll be stupid, but I don't really care because I miss that classic feeling of YouTube. I still wanted to bring that back. I was like, oh, I want to bring back stupid homemade videos, the stuff that I grew up watching, the classic simple, oh, this is just some dude in his house that, you know, he doesn't have a film production with him. It's just him and a camera, and that's it. I remember I had this intro idea in my mind, like, man, it'd be really cool if I like go outside and like try and lift Mjolnir, but I don't have any Thor gameplay. So me and my buddy, we played, and I got some Thor gameplay, and I got that intro going. I remember I lost so much sleep thinking, man, I want to do this, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. This is another thing that I want you guys to learn. Not really learn, but just experience. If you have an idea, don't be afraid to execute it poorly. Try your absolute best. Try your absolute best to do it as perfect as possible. But I promise you guys, there's nothing that you will ever upload and you'll feel confident like, this is perfect. This is awesome. This is exactly how it came out. How this intro came out that we're watching right now, it didn't come out anywhere near as good as I thought it was in my head. But it just felt so good that I had it in my brain and I couldn't get it out until I said, man, I just need to try. And when I tried, it felt so good to get that creative process out and see the product. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna upload it. I'm just gonna see how people react to it. And this was, I believe the first Marvel Rivals video that I did that got over 100 views or over 200 views. And it was super fun to do. And I was actually gonna do the same thing for Captain America, but I don't remember why I didn't. Man, it was just the whole this whole like journey, this whole year and a half of just all Marvel Rivals videos, play with my friends, making memories. It's amazing, dude. I feel like I've been yapping for too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and shorten this up a little bit. That was the prologue to my YouTube channel. I've explained to you guys why I started and why I'm continuing. Obviously, I've absolutely nailed it into your guys' head. Please, 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 if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you have started a YouTube channel and you feel lost, if you want to be a content creator, please do it because you love it. Do not stress about the views. Do not stress about the watch time hours. Don't stress about the clicks. Don't stress about being monetized. Do it for the fun of it. I promise you, time will fly by, and that's a good thing. All of these videos that I've uploaded, I'm sure I can watch every single one of them and say, oh, I could have did this better, I could have done that better. But the important part is I've made so many memories and I've made so many good moments. I'm stocking up on all this footage. If there's ever a time where a video hits really, really hard, someone watches that video and says, oh, let me see what else this guy has. There's going to be so much stuff. And it's just going to be me. It's not going to be me all stressed out, like focused on what's going to be good content. They're going to get the real personality, me. And that's what you want people to stay for. You don't want them to stay because of the game you're playing. You don't want them to stay because you're commentating what's going on in the game. You want them to stay because they like you. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want them to come in because, oh, this thumbnail looks exactly like everyone else's. You want a unique style, and the only way you can have a unique style is if you be yourself. Again, cliche, but it's the truth. You've heard that a million times because it is the truth. The truth doesn't change. Oh man, is that what the screens look like the entire time? That's bad. Focus. I don't know how I can get it to focus. That's bad. Well, I'm sorry guys, I kind of just ranted for about 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of it out. I thought that screen was gonna be a lot more visible. I have a very crappy $20 Logitech camera. I don't know how to make it focus, so that was probably really distracting. I apologize for that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to one of a great guy that I met doing YouTube. This is another big plus about it. This is my personal advice. A lot of these YouTube tutorials and other content creators, if you search, I want to start a YouTube channel, motivation, blah, 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 a lot of them will say the best thing you can do for your channel is network. See, like do business deals, basically. If this person has the same amount of subscribers as you, collab with them. I gotta be honest with you guys. go ahead and skip that step. Don't do that. Don't even try to do it. The only people that you want to collab with are people that you know are genuine, people that you know are going to be on the same page as you. This again goes back to my original point. Don't focus on the numbers. Don't focus on the subscribers. That goes for your channel or someone else's channel. If you want to collab with someone, make sure that they are in it for the same reasons that you are. This guy that I'm going to pass it to, his name is UV. His channel will be in the link in the description below. Please go check him out. I really do love this guy. He is one of the best people that I've met ever since starting this YouTube journey. I asked him if he wanted to be part of this. He said, sure. And I said, if you can, this is what the video is going to be about. If you can go ahead and just explain this kind of stuff, I'd really appreciate it. I really do believe this is UV's just one of those guys that has it in him. He's got that really good classic homie YouTube feeling to him. He has a great personality and he doesn't seem stressed about what's good content. You can tell he's just enjoying the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to him. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Yuval, and Caden kind of asked me to do a small video on why I started YouTube. And it's pretty simple. I wanted to do YouTube because, one, I watched PewDiePie my entire life, and I was like, hey, imagine if I could play games and build an audience and be able to, share these things with my fans and be able to kind of have an income from just playing games. And the other reason is basically my parents, because if there's like a small chance of this YouTube thing kind of going up, I'll be able to kind of financially free my parents and be able to retire them. So that's kind of like the goals of why I started the YouTube channel. And yeah, I just thought it was like a fun experience. And I always had the mindset of at least I tried mentality. Like, there's been thoughts where I didn't think about doing YouTube because I felt like, oh, people will make fun of me or all different kinds of stuff. I just felt very negative towards starting YouTube, and it wasn't good. I remember like debating with myself whether I should start YouTube, whether I shouldn't start YouTube, whether I should start YouTube, and eventually I did. Uh, I posted the first video and it had 0 views. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody cared. At least not even one view. So yeah, I remember like being like, okay, interesting. YouTube isn't exactly what I thought it would be. It kind of like I tried my best for one video and it didn't work out, and that's okay. It's good actually because I was too afraid of people that's looking at me and be like, hey, look at this guy. This guy sucks at YouTube. And then yeah, I kind of kept on doing it for like a year, and it's been an experience. There's been crazy times where like maybe a video will do really good or maybe a video be really bad. So it's kind of different in this kind of workspace. It's also weird because you have to kind of learn how to edit and kind of figure out how to be funny without talking to an actual audience. You're talking to a camera. And it gets pretty weird. People will think you probably go psycho because it's not a normal thing to do. But yeah, it's been interesting so far. And I remember like he asked me if I can give advice on how to start YouTube. I'm not in the position to because I don't even have a lot of subs. I'm like barely starting off. So I would just say just start posting. You'll figure it out as you keep going down this rabbit hole of YouTube. So yeah, just start if you're ever thinking about it. And I wish you the best. So
I want to give a huge thank you to UV. Thank you for joining me on this, brother. I really do appreciate you for you and your input, and I really do appreciate you for also being on a YouTube journey, brother. I really do believe that he's gonna make it big. I really do believe that God just has certain plans for certain people. For me, I'm unsure, but I'm pretty sure that UV is gonna have a really good future when it comes to YouTube and streaming. Watching his video, that does remind me. I do also want to bring up the peer pressure aspect of YouTube. Obviously, one of the bigger worries of YouTube is your social life, your real life. You know what I mean? Very, very quickly, that does bring up my point again. I don't want you to be an internet personality. I want you to be your regular self, your real personality, and you are just sharing it online as well. You know what I mean? You're not changing who you are just because you're recording it for the internet and uploading it for the internet. You should still be yourself. You shouldn't put on a character. You shouldn't think, again, it's not a business thing. Just be yourself. That's all that matters. Anyways, this is what helped me get over this. And again, this is going to be generic, but it personally helped me, so maybe it'll help you guys. This isn't going to be anything new to you guys. It's just going to be not reimbursement. What's the word? Reassurance. That's the word. Having thoughts of people judging you for trying to live out your dreams, if those people think negatively of you, why do you want them around? Those aren't people that you want on your side. Does this make sense? If you decide not to try and be a YouTuber, or you decide not to be a content creator, or you try not to pursue your dreams because you're scared of what your friends will think, you are making the conscious decision. Yes, I would much rather have these fake friends and not live out my dreams rather than just saying, I'm cool with dropping a few people for the sake of living life the way that I want to live it. To me, that is ridiculous. And again, it's easier said than done, but I promise you, if you keep telling yourself, this is what I want, at the very least, exactly what Yuvi said, at the very least, I tried. That's all that matters. Just try. And you know what? Again, the worst thing that could happen is you'll have people that'll judge you and they won't be in your life anymore. That's a positive. But if you want to see that as a negative, then do your thing. But guess what? What's on the other side of the coin? Everyone will react positively. What if people love it? They say, damn, dude, this was funny. Dude, you're natural. Man, I'm watching your YouTube videos. Yuvi uploaded a video. Actually, I'll link it in the description as well. He has personal friends that completely support his YouTube channel and absolutely love it and watch every single video. Same as me. I have tons of people that I know in real life that always say, dude, this was great, blah, blah, blah. It even got to a point where there's people that'll text me saying like, hey, dude, this is what's going on. Fortnite's got this event going on. Marvel Rivals just released this. Let's record a video. They'll invite me to do my YouTube channel. It's all positives. It's all a learning experience. But all you have to do is drop that negative mindset of, what if people judge me? And another thing is, statistically, I understand it's scary. It's like the NFL. It's like trying to get into the NFL. It's like trying to get into WWE. It seems impossible, but that's a good thing. It sounds crazy, but I want you guys to dream so big. They don't scare you, but they dream so big they seem impossible. If your dreams don't seem impossible, then I don't think they're big enough. What kind of dreams are realistic? That's not a dream. That's reality. You understand? That's just a goal. That's just an achievement. I want you guys to dream. I want you guys to dream as big as you possibly can. And I'm not saying you need to be top 10. I'm not saying you need to be top 10 on the leaderboard. All I want you guys to believe is, I want you guys to believe that you guys are worth watching, because you are. The way that was explained to me is everyone has YouTubers that they watch. If I ask you who are your top 3 favorite YouTubers, you'll have a list immediately. And then I'll ask you, just name me, not your 3 least favorite, just name 3 YouTubers where you're like, man, I don't get it. I don't get how they have an audience. They're not funny. They're not entertaining. They don't do anything. They're not special. You having those two, the two sides of that coin, where you love these 3 people and then you just despise these 3 people, that's a very good thing. That means that there's an audience for everyone. Those 3 people that you don't like have an audience because everyone will watch something. Everyone will relate to something. There's a community for everyone out there. And that's a very good thing. You need to remind yourself of that. Not everyone's going to like my content, but there's someone out there that will. There are however many billions of people on this earth, and you don't think a tiny half a fraction of them will watch you? That's ridiculous, dude. Whether you guys aren't going to know this, but this is the genuine truth. There are so many people that will watch your YouTube videos. They won't like it, they won't comment, they won't subscribe, and they may never come back. But you entertained them. And in a way, you made their day better. Just because they didn't let you know it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. Having that feeling, knowing like, man, this could improve someone's day, that'll keep you guys going. Now, on top of it all, again, you're not overwhelming yourself with I need to put on a persona. I need to think about the money. No, because you're just being yourself. You're just what how you've always been. You've just been you. I feel like I've been ranting on for way too long. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've made it this far, I really do appreciate you. UV, thank you for joining me, brother. I really do appreciate you. Everyone, happy New Year's. It's 2026, kind of crazy. I think we're all gonna have a great year. And truly, guys, I want you guys to start that YouTube channel. I want you guys to try and be content creators. I want you guys to do your best at it. That's what I want. And guess what? You can get 3 months in and you can say, I don't like it anymore. Just like Yubi said, at the very least I tried, and that's all that matters. I don't want you guys to be sitting on your deathbed at like 90 years old thinking, man, I never tried. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much all I got to say for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do appreciate you guys for dropping by. If you guys would like, I stream pretty much every single day on Twitch, twitch.tv/nightcayman. Go ahead and give me a follow there if you'd like to join us. But outside of that, go ahead and check out Yubi's channel. It'll also be in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.